Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Lauralee. I am yours truly, Lauralee. I'm so excited to be back today as we have another wonderful collaboration. Please be sure to check everyone's channel noted in the description. If you've been wondering where I have been, I just wanted to let you know that I've moved and had several life events. Taking the time off was just right for me and my family. I may share some more details in some other video. We feel so blessed and we are so grateful that we were able to move to our dream home. This is the home that we spent our last 10 years in. It was a condo that we had purchased quickly after we moved into Florida. And this is where all of the magic happened. This is my old kitchen. And we moved here to this place. I may possibly do a review, I'm not really sure, but I'll think about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is my new kitchen. And so again, I just took the time to spend with my family to enjoy the moment with all the craziness that is going on in the world. So let's get right into it. Today I will be sharing with you an easy recipe for you during this Thanksgiving. I admit I am one that loves to go all out during this holiday season in cooking delicious but time-consuming recipes. However, this recipe here will be fast to follow. So whether you have no experience or are well seasoned in cooking, I believe that this will be the right recipe for you in this Thanksgiving. Sage, your thyme, your rosemary, and tarragon. Tarragon is like licorice, but it goes very well in this dish, and it's the holiday, so adds another like this holiday flavor along with the rosemary. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in a blender. I'm going to add the garlic, the tarragon. You can kind of peel them a little bit if you want to, like that. It smells wonderful already. Same thing with the rosemary. It's like almost a sofrito, like a holiday turkey sofrito. I did one last year, but I don't know where I put the recipe in, but kind of don't write recipes, I just go along. But sometimes I do take notes as I go along. I've only been doing that since I've been doing YouTube videos, otherwise I just go. Sage. And then this is pretty light. I think I'm just gonna put some of them in there. Chicken bouillon, but it is sodium free. At the end, if you have any of the wood pieces like this, I'll just pull them out if it's not blended in. I'm not going to add all the seasoning in here, but I will put 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds because I think it just goes perfectly for this holiday season. I used to use the bell, turkey bell, all the time, but couldn't find it, and I got this one. And I'll add more seasoning, but this is just for the butter compound slash sofrito. I don't know, about a teaspoon or 2. Maybe about a 1/4 cup of sherry wine. Maybe 3 tablespoons or so. And a little baby 1/4 of onion, leftover butter. This is about 4 tablespoons. Probably 2 sticks of butter for this though. Butter here. I feel like avocado oil. I do have olive oil, but I'm going to use this now. Have a 1/4 cup just to get it moving. Put a little bit more oil to get that going. Herb de Provence. Can't go wrong with this during the holidays. Tuscan rub. Give it some color. Sea salt, of course. I'm in a rush, but you can always do gloves if you like. You can let it sit overnight for the best flavoring. You do one side, you do to the other. You don't want to cross-contaminate, so dump that there. Oh, that smells wonderful. You can rub it in. Want that to get a nice crust, a little bit more, so not too much. It's very faint. Okay, you don't have to, but any extra Just put it right there because that's going to give you great drippings for your gravy. Now washers, do not put this back in your butter mixture. You don't have to do this. I do always put some wine or some chicken broth. I like the flavoring because the alcohol cooks out and it just really gives it great flavor. You can skip this and just use chicken broth. I cover this up 425 for about an hour 20 minutes. I no longer have a conventional oven. If this was a conventional oven, it'd probably take 45 minutes. I think that was 350. I cooked this for a long time and I'm gonna put 425 for about 10 minutes so the skin can get crispy. So this is what happens. I no longer have a conventional oven, so I was never recorded, but I moved the turkey around so that this skin can continue to get crispy. So I'm going to move it again so that this part will be sticking up and kind of protecting the other one so the other one won't dry out. And I'm going to add a little bit more butter and liquids. Don't know where my chicken broth went, so I'm just going to add a little bit more wine. I'm going to add more butter to it. I'm going to hit it with a big chunky spoon of butter, the butter that we pre-mixed earlier. I don't want this turkey piece to dry out either. So I'm going to get it as best as I can. I'm also going to flip it over. Because this dripping is just going to help us with our gravy. My burner's on top, so see the burner? So I'm going to put it closest to the top, and I'm not going to broil it. I'm not going to broil it because I don't want it to get burned. Maybe 3 more minutes. Oh, that smells absolutely wonderful. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't want that to get burned, but see all those drippings in the butter? Yum. Probably crush some of this into the gravy too. You don't have to do that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Try this here. Very beautifully cooked. Tastes like Thanksgiving. But that's okay, all we wanted there is for flavor, and we can pull it out last minute. It's a lot of flavors in here, tons of flavors. So I put 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna do the same exact amount of flour. Cooking real quickly to avoid any lumps, and let that flavorful butter get into all of the parts of the flour for the gravy. You don't have to, but 4 tablespoons of buttermilk. We're gonna add 2 cups of water because I don't have milk. Almond milk can work, but I have the vanilla flavor unsweetened, and look at that. That's 1 cup, 2. 3 cups. All right, mixing this in. Oops. I'm gonna mix this and let this simmer and come down to make a thick gravy. And stir occasionally. This is boiling at an 8, so I'm going to turn that down to like about a 4. You want to move that so it won't get burned in the bottom. Taste. Chicken's this, because you know what, I just added water and not broth. You don't really need this, but you know, as you guys know, I really like the garlic powder in here. That's the one. Make sure you take this off the stove, especially if it's an electrical stove, because it will continue to cook and burn. So shut your burner off and remove it. Just wanted to show you, this is about a stick and a half of butter, along with, I don't know, I would say maybe it was like 1/4 to a half a cup of the avocado oil, and I think I used about 6 tablespoons altogether, maybe 8 if that, and I still have a lot left. So again, I'm going to save this for the actual date of Thanksgiving. I mean, unsalted butter, so you do have to add some salt. I didn't add much, but you do as you please, and at this point you kind of want to add it towards the end, but the actual turkey you have to add salt as it cooks to have the best results, and you're gonna have to figure out what's best for you. They usually say a teaspoon a pound, so I sometimes do that, or actually less depending on what I'm eating. Thank you to all who continue to support me through this time, especially my collaboration family and Sandee. Big hugs to you.